I'm going to walk up on that sidewalk and stomp a mud hole on your ass. The thing you got to know about Pete, man, Pete would fire me about once a week. Pete would get pissed up. And when I tell you he was a nightmare at times, this dude would just get mad about the most random shit and call me up and fire me, yell and holler at me on the phone, fire me, whatever. That's the way he dealt with people. On Friday night, before the shows, Vic's got to go do radio with Outlaw Dave. Pete's like, why don't you take Vic over there so you can meet Outlaw Dave? I was like, yeah. So I go pick Vic up at the hotel and we go over to the radio station. Outlaw Dave's cool, man. He's got this old crook that used to be on his show that's bartending. And that's where I had my first Manhattan. That guy was teaching everybody how to make a Manhattan. And my God, that's still my favorite drink this day. A really well-made Manhattan. That's my fancy drink. If I want to go fancy, if I want Diamond Jim it a little bit, you see me order a Manhattan. I'm feeling a little Diamond Jim. Diamond Jim Brady and his Manhattan cocktail. I like that. I like most things bourbon. Rye, whatever you make yours. But we're on a radio show. We're having a good time. Outlaw Dave's let me talk. He's let me get a mic, and we're cutting up and having a good time. Vic Henley's great on radio. We're drinking these Manhattans and get done doing the show. Realize we got about 10 minutes to get the laugh stop. And whoo, for the first show, get there in time, be ready for the first show. Lo and behold, I can't find my car in the parking garage. There must be a million little black Hyundais in that parking garage. Me and Vic Henley walked all over that parking garage before we found the one with the red crayon melted in the passenger seat from Shelly's kid. We're driving back to the laugh stop, and we're minutes away, right? And first show's 5 or 6 minutes away, and we're minutes away from the club, 2 or 3 minutes. We're coming down West Gray, and Pete calls my phone. I answer. Where the F are you? Show's about to start 5 minutes. You don't get your ass here in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna fire your ass, and you're never gonna work here again. Da 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 da. And then hangs up on me. Of course, Vic hears it all. He's in the car with me. He goes, "What's that son of a bitch's problem?" I said, "Well, I'm late getting you back." And he goes, "That don't have nothing to do with you. It's my fault. I'm one to hang out on the radio a little longer. Why didn't he call me talking to me like that?" I was around Vic a lot for a number of years, and this is one of the few times I saw like a whole lot of his Alabama come out at him. I said, "I don't know." He said, "That's some." No, he didn't say anything right there because we were like pulling in the parking lot. Here's Pete calling again. "You son of a bitch, you're fired. I'll get somebody else to replace you. Da da da. You ain't nothing. You're fired. Da da da." And Vic said, "Give me the phone." And I just handed the phone to Vic. And we're pulling up, and Pete is standing on the sidewalk, raging on his phone at me. And we're pulling up right in front of the club. And Vic is on the phone with him going, "If you talk to him like that guy, I tell you right now, you fire him, I'm leaving. I'm going to get on a plane right now and take my ass back to New York. And if I catch you talk to anybody on my show like that again, I'm going to walk up on that sidewalk and stomp a mud hole on your ass." And people didn't talk to Pete like that. You can tell it took him back. He started hollering back. Vic started hollering back. And then Vic said, "Well, fine then. Good." And hung up. I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "What are you waiting for? You're supposed to be on stage. Go get on stage. You're fine." And I got out, walked by Pete. Pete was fuming, just pissed. "We're going to talk." Went and did the show. Of course, by the second show, Pete was drunk. He wasn't mad anymore. He was having a good time. So I got unfired. Boy, old Big Italy railed his ass. I enjoyed the hell out of that.